It's your boy Air Pocket, back at it again with another video to entertain your borders. So we got T.I. and Tiny, Mr. Trouble Man. T.I. is in trouble again, aka the name Mr. Trouble Man. He's in trouble for sex trafficking and wow. Let me say this. I've seen that there is an attack on rich men in general with a lot of sexual harassment or sexual aggressive case or rape cases and what's not. Dudes, I would tell this to all men. Get that paper, make that woman sign that paperwork before you whip out your dick or say anything to her. Because she will come back in the next couple of, and I've seen it more in the black community. I've seen it being more pushed with rich guys, rich black men being saying that women saying that these guys sexually assaulted them or they were sexually aggressive in the workplace and this and that. So I would say like 50 say 50 been pulling out that contract and making women sign non-disclosure contracts from the jump because he seen this movement coming and he didn't want to get caught up in no rape case or what's not like that because he seen this coming. So 50 been hitting chicks with this contract. So shout out to 50 Cent for seeing into the future and I think a lot of rappers now they starting to because you can't go there and just be banging chicks. It's a shame. You can't just go there and bang a chick if you rich now. Because you know what? They can say a chick can look back and say, I think I can get some money out of this nigga, Let me record a video with him while he's sleeping, or because I know he got a girlfriend, or record a video while he pass out, or do something while he's sleeping so I can get some money out of him. You know what I mean? So you got situations like that, or you could say, or the chick would say, well, either I'll tell him, say, because I remember this happened a couple months back in the DR, where there was this guy, he was talking about this prostitute came over, these prostitutes came over to the place, and blah, blah, blah. Well, the chick was like, you either, they invited these chicks back, and there were some prostitutes, and nobody had sex with them as of yet, and they was like, we want so and so amount of dollars, else we can scream rape and kidnapping. And these dudes was like, well, go ahead, go to the police, because ain't nobody touch you, and we ain't giving you no more money. You know what I mean? These are some black guys from the States who was talking this, who was telling the story. And I would tell, you got to be careful and you got to move correct depending on how your money is. Because a chick will, even if your money ain't big, you got to be careful because a lot of times people will set you up with this new movement going on right now. A lot of people will set you up. Now, I know I was straying just now, but let me get back on the T.I. and Tiny situation. T.I. and Tiny were having a lot of fun. They was having some, from what I understand, allegedly, they was having some little orgies and, bringing the gals over. T.I. was, buying Tiny. Tiny was eating on the gal and his can on by. A whole bunch of crab eating and he's slinging on her. You know what I mean? They was They was, they was wilding up. They was wilding fucking out. But it wasn't no paperwork. He wasn't making them no sign no non-disclosure agreements. So now, guys, them coming back and saying, "Oh well, I was sex trafficker or this and that." Now, from what I understand, this is what's going on. Um, I feel like in this world, you gotta be careful because right now things changing. If you at the workplace, depending on which country you live in, you best don't even compliment that guy because that guy can fucking tell you. You compliment if you compliment and say, "Hey, you look good today," you come back the next day and say, "Man, you looking good today. I like how you change it." That's sexual harassment. So when you in the workplace, don't fucking say nothing at all. Keep your mouth closed. Don't say nothing. If you's a man on that work, you was a man at the workplace, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth closed. Don't say nothing. Go to work, do what you gotta do, then go fucking home. Depending on what country you live in. Because everywhere ain't crazy like that yet. But you best be careful because you lose your fucking job. And said individual might just fucking take your position or get be working towards a promotion. Or they might be using them to get rid of you. So, it's a lot of power plays. It's getting real dirty out there. So I say, best be careful in these streets, boy. You even get robbed of some shit. You never intended to get robbed of, man. You know what I mean? So, in closing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and be back next week for another video.